things like that. Yeah, I take that.
And I do what fuck up.
Hey, it's a delay on your headphones.
It is.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
And I can hear myself echoing.
Yeah, you are. And you
I'm gonna take this out.
Yeah,
Turn-
do we
just turn
need
it
the
down.
headphones?
Do we need it?
The earpiece?
Yeah, that's how it is on lock.
Yeah, that's how it is. Turn it down. Turn it down.
Turn it
How
down.
the fuck you turn
Yeah,
it
well,
down?
now it's time to test. You can test it if it's too loud, but yeah, it takes some getting used to because you can hear.
That's
when
that
you
feedback.
talk.
Yeah, that hit. That's how you. Yeah. Hold on, let me turn them
It
motherfuckers
takes a
down.
couple shows to get
I don't
used
want
to
it.
But you can take it out if you want to, unless it's a huge problem. Like if it becomes a problem.
Yo.
You know, you get the hollering like.
Yeah.
Like,
You feel me? I got to know. Hold on, it ain't echoing, huh?
Can we also fix Mike's just the aesthetic of it, just like floppy? It's,
B said I be on the mic. Then you put the mic right in front.
that boy leaning back like this.
Man, you know, hey man, you gotta talk that talk. Welcome to ESPN, where our sources are real.
Put the other one inside.
Yeah.
Can you help him?
Welcome to ESPN. Well, welcome to I Am Athlete, where our sources are real.
Why would you say ESPN?
Yeah, I had to fix that. I had to fix that. No B. Hey, you're right. Forget ESPN. We hate them.
Are we live?
Are we live?
No.
Oh,
can we drink out this
yeah,
water?
man. Welcome to I Am Athlete, where our sources are real, and the real is the source. You know what I'm saying? Where our opinions are honest, and we keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear mine either.
Skip Bayless, you done did it now, okay? Just
Is
want
that
you
you
to know
in the
this.
chat?
You done did it this time, all right?
Yo,
And I'm so glad this happened. Because remember when we was talking about Deshaun Watson? Now it's your turn, buddy. It's your turn, buddy. You on the clock. Now tell us, what was you thinking when you told that lady you going to give her 1.5 for that cat?
Oh my God.
I can't say that no more.
Yeah.
I don't know because they're live now and I think I can
You know
hear
what?
you.
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't know.
Don't put it down. Yeah,
Can
we
someone
don't
tell
put
us
it
when we go live, please?
They
Like,
need
what
to
if
know.
we say something crazy? Oh, we're live. Jesus.
Yeah, we know.
No way, Jose.
That's what it's all about.
That's I Am
This
Athlete.
is what it is. The
Daily.
real. They got to know the real, man.
I needed to fix my wig.
We is not playing over here.
Hey, man.
We got to give them the real.
All right, we live.
You know what they
I don't think
did?
we did
Them
nothing to
people
go
jumped
viral
out there.
yet,
He
anyway.
did. We gonna say that. We gonna say
Out
that.
of control.
Nah, for real, you done went down the whole rundown,
Sure.
Bizo.
No, I did.
All right, y'all. Welcome to I Am Athlete Daily, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. Okay, this earpiece isn't working. Let's put that down. Hi, welcome. Okay, guys, this is a live YouTube stream that we're doing right now. 60-minute experience like no other. You know, raw, unfiltered conversations, as you just heard. Bizo sharing his
They
view.
heard me. I don't think they heard me.
Okay, good. I hope you guys didn't, because it gets a little crazy sometimes. But let's jump into it, guys. We have more former NFL players here than Cabo in the offseason. So joining me today, per usual.
How do you know NFL players go to Cabo?
I frequent Cabo.
You frequent
I have a
Cabo?
timeshare there.
Really?
My grandparents do.
Hey, what is it like over there? I never been.
You never been to Cabo?
I never been.
You gotta
Hey,
go.
I'm scared to go out in those places because things happen. Have you ever seen the movie Taken?
Yeah, but it's not happening
Now, I'm
in
not trying to be
Cabo.
one of those people
That-
where they take me and tie me up, blindfold me, do all that crazy stuff. I don't want to be.
Good
one of
question.
those
So before we jump in the show, where have you traveled?
people. I've been to Mexico.
And this man made millions of dollars in the NFL.
Yeah, I can do everything in the States, but I went to Mexico and I went to what's the other place? Puerto Rico. It was horrible. The food was trash.
Okay,
beach
well,
was nice.
if you've been to Mexico, Cabo's in Mexico. So
Oh,
you
I
should
went
go
to
back.
Mexico. I ate a taco from the side of the street.
It was fire?
Oh my God, I hurt my stomach so bad.
Oh.
I would never eat food from the side of the street no more.
Well, usually that's like an authentic experience. Usually it's pretty good.
What we got today? So it's the world of sports, world of culture, so much going on. What do we have? What do we have, Hollywood?
So yeah, first up, we got Deion Sanders finally bringing the Super Bowl back to Dallas. So let's get right into it. First topic of conversation: Mike McCarthy, is out in Dallas. Another Dak injury led to another disappointing season for the Cowboys, and now they're looking for a new coach. The big name being thrown around is Deion, who played for the Cowboys and helped them win a Super Bowl. So would you trust the Jerry Prime combo if you're a Cowboys fan?
No. Immediately, no.
So here, first, before I want to talk about Deion Sanders, you got to talk about Mike McCarthy. What are you doing, Jerry? Like, what is Jerry Jones doing? Right, this dude went. The first year wasn't great. I think they won 6 ball games, and then he won 12 ball games 3 years in a row. Like, how do you not retain that coach? And I ain't talking about all the chatter that's out there on linear television and all the fans and on the platforms. We're talking about straight football. All you want is a chance to win. This man won 12 ball games. And then he won 12 ball games again. Then he won 12 ball games again. And then this year, defense imploded. Dak Prescott get hurt. So is it his fault or is it the circumstances? Now, some people say, well, your job is to manage through it and coach through it. Nah, man, sometimes you have years like this. So I'm disappointed, again, in the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones. And as far as Deion Sanders, why Deion keep saying he ain't going nowhere?
Because he ain't.
He said that when he was at Jackson State, and then he's been saying that when at Colorado. Deion about to bounce, bro. So this whole thing, yes, it can work, but that's the bigger conversation. He keep bouncing.
I don't think he leave. I think he stay there, man. He got to stay there, man. He owed it to those players. He owed it to them young dudes, man. He brought all those recruits in. Hey, Deion has prepared his son for the world.
See, now we can't say he owe it to the players.
He owe it to him. Hey, when you make a commitment, hey, hold on. Hey, forget Jackson State.
How we gonna
forget Jackson State?
Why though?
Forget Jackson State.
Give your people.
Hey, man, forget Jackson State. Think about Jackson State. Jackson State bring no money, man. Colorado give him that money, man.
Nah.
Did you see his house in Colorado?
One thing we know about Deion can't be bought now. It ain't about the money for Deion.
That's what I'm trying to see. No,
it ain't about the money.
Deion
can't be bought.
Hey, listen. It's about the money. It's about the money. It's always about the money.
Growth and elevation.
Yeah, and that's why he ain't leaving them young boys.
Because he left Jackson State, so it can't say that he owed that to them kids.
He owed it to
Jackson State if that's the case.
And he brought them boys from Jackson State over there with him. The man loved Travis.
It wasn't about Jackson State. It was about the movement. We're talking about HBCU. Remember when this happened? You got to go back. This was a cultural, social phenomenon. Deion Sanders goes to Jackson State. He leaves a lucrative media career, right, to go to a HBCU that's underfunded. And this was in the middle of the pandemic, right, when he made this move or towards the end of the pandemic. So Deion Sanders, he goes there, and his messaging was, I'm here to make change and I'm staying, right? And so that's why a lot of people are disappointed in Deion when he left. And there was a lot of controversy, but he did what was best for him, which is okay. I just have a problem with the language, right? Like, and it's the same situation now, right? Like at Colorado. And I think you have to, well, it's not, I think you have to go out there and control your narrative and your message. But that was the situation in Jackson State. You talking about forget about it. It wasn't about Jackson State. It was about the HBCU movement in the community.
He did what he had to do. He brought the light. He brought awareness to Jackson State and that whole thing. And the mission is complete. Now, HBCUs is getting funded. Everybody's watching it more than they was.
Not really.
Man, we know who Jackson State. A lot of people know who Jackson State is.
Man, imagine if it was on TV. You ain't seen Jackson State since Deion left.
Well, they need to get their stuff together.
No, that's Deion. I think it'll work. 2 things I know about Deion. For one, he ain't changing who he is for nobody, right? And everybody respect who he is as a person, not just as a former NFL player. And for 2, Deion is a winner. Everywhere he goes, he's won.
From every level. Your point, Deion's not changing who he is, and neither is Jerry Jones. I feel like that is a recipe for disaster.
I think he got a complexion for the connection.
A full clash.
I think Jerry Jones is starting to understand that he can't do this thing by himself.
How?
And Jerry Jones ain't let Cooper rush.
What makes you think that?
This next hire is going to determine that.
Okay. But hear me out, though. So let me jump in. So hear me out. Some are saying that maybe Mike Tomlin may want a change of scenery and could land in Dallas. Is we buying or is we selling on that?
Wow.
Yeah. Why are we going?
Say that again.
So some people are saying Mike Tomlin may want to change of scenery and could land in Dallas potentially.
I'm selling for one. Outside of Deion, I think all these new head coaches are going offensive young guys. You got Ben Johnson. You got Todd Monken.
That's what they need.
You know what I mean? Like, we tried the good defensive coordinators like Robert Saleh from Jets, and it never worked out. Even Mike Montgomery from San Francisco, it's never working out with the defensive coordinators. Right. The offensive coordinators are having, especially the younger ones, are having the most success as head coaches in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a league where you got to score. It ain't that old school running no more. It's a different league.
Right.
You got to score points. Look at the Detroit Lions. You know, to beat the Detroit Lions, you're going to have to score some points. Yeah. To beat these teams, you got to score points. So I feel like we need some more offensive-minded guys in these defensive buildings. Like Pittsburgh is a defensive building. You see what the Ravens doing now, where they get a guy that can help Lamar grow instead of just thinking defense.
Exactly.
They got some offense, you know what I'm saying, minded people in there that's helping elevate his game.
So who's the coach? Who's the coach that you would put alongside Dak?
Dak is gone.
Ain't
nobody going next to Dak.
I might be biased.
If you go next to Dak, it's over. You're going to get fired.
I don't agree with that.
I'm just saying, bro, he's not going to get no better than what he is. You're going to just keep paying
Dak.
Dak.
Just
Dak
read
ain't
up.
got no
Dak just
weapons,
read up.
though, bro. Who we got out there?
Oh, Lord.
He got CeeDee
Lamb.
Name another
conversation.
Name another
talking about.
Name somebody
What are
else.
you talking about
Name
here?
somebody else. Name another. He said CeeDee Lamb. I knew that's the only person you going to say. He can't name a running back.
Gallup
Hold
got
on,
hurt.
stop
Gallup
saying you
got
got to
hurt.
go back. You talking
Don't
about
say
this shit.
Zeke.
Hold on, go back.
Name his number
Go
two
back.
receiver.
Man, this man had an ultimate. He had the same
Now we
team
want to talk about
as
the past.
the
No.
Bears
Who
got
did
right
Dak
now.
have
They
just
had
this
that
past
same
season,
thing
bro?
going on.
Who did Dak have this
Man,
past
Dak
season?
done had
outside of
everything they
CeeDee
could
Lamb?
give him,
We
man.
can't
He
name
ain't
the
got it
tight end.
done.
We
I'm
can't name the
sorry,
number two
Tad,
receiver.
but your brother
We
got
can't
it.
name the starting running back.
Brother
We can't
got
name none of these
The man had
guys.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Man, come on,
They
bro.
paid Tony Pollard.
Man, Zeke on his way out, bro. Let's be for real here.
No.
They
We talking about
traded
their
Zeke so he
prime.
can
No,
go
let's
get
go
an
back to their
opportunity to make
prime.
it to
Let's
the
go back
playoffs,
to the
bro.
prime. Go
Anytime
back to
they
the
do that, you
prime.
know you want to back into your
Go
career.
back to the prime. We can go
Right.
back to the beginning, Dak, where they gave him everything for him to succeed. He still ain't succeeding, bro. Dak Prescott ain't gonna get no better than what he is now. You're gonna keep giving him $200 million, and you're gonna be broke.
So what I hear you saying is the Dallas Cowboys, and we got to get back to the topic, but the Dallas Cowboys should hire who as head coach and cut Dak? So who are you
Deion
saying?
Sanders.
So hire Deion, cut Dak?
Yeah, if Deion Sanders be the coach for the Cowboys, he's gonna get Dak out of there. Get his son. Get
where's the Dallas Cowboys? Can we look up where the Dallas Cowboys are picking in the draft?
They gonna be second.
Where's their
they
slot?
Get rid of Dak.
The two hottest coaching candidates right now, outside of Deion, of course, is Ben Johnson and Todd Monken.
You got Deion as one on your list?
Yeah, because Deion they grew up in Dallas.
Yeah.
That's
so you
where
just look at
Shadur
his
them is from. That's
It's
where the
history.
Truth High School that they was coaching at
Right,
is.
right.
And he got a house there.
Right.
It just makes total sense.
The 12th overall.
Not only that,
12th
he
overall
played in
pick. So
Dallas.
Got a house in
Shador's
Colorado.
not going to be sitting there, so they have to make a move,
He
right?
played
Maybe
in
they
Dallas,
package
too,
a
though.
Dak. Maybe they package Dak, right? I don't know, but at 12, Shador's not going to be sitting there. But I want to get back to that question, right? Can you go back to the top where you said you were talking about Coach Tomlin, right?
Yeah, so some are saying that Mike Tomlin may want to change the scenery and can land in Dallas potentially.
Right.
Behind the center.
I mean, that's a good setup. Here's my thing, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, and I bled black and yellow. And the day right before we was drafted in our dormitory, me and Mike, there was a couple of months before I was drafted to the Denver Broncos. The Pittsburgh Steelers was playing against the Denver Broncos, and I was sitting there watching. It was in the AFC Championship game. A couple months later, I'm drafted to the Denver Broncos, right? And that's when I stopped being a fan, kinda, of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm saying all that, teeing us up to say, you know, I'm a fan of the Steelers. I'm from Pittsburgh. I got it tattooed on me, right? My entire family is there. And when you look at his career there, we are celebrating average, right? Like, think about it. Like, we're celebrating average, and I just think there's some coaches that he's great, and but he struggles to make the tough decision on the offensive side. Like, this dude, Ben, I don't even know why the offensive coordinator is getting any looks. He's bad. What are we doing? We got Mike Williams on one side, and we got Pickens on the other. What are we doing? I don't want to see no bunch. I don't want to see any misdirection. And you got an offensive line in the running game that's finally getting back, right? Because we got a guest here that's made a stop in Pittsburgh, and he'll tell us a little bit about that offense, how they struggled then. When Big Ben was there at the tail end, he was struggling. So now, why are we making this too complicated? Hey, offensive coordinators out there, when you got two dogs that can just jump up and get it, all you got to do is spread it out, right? And you got a quarterback can throw it like Russ can throw it. Drop back, just throw bombs, right? You got slants, you got 9 stops. Now when they go cover 2 because you thrashed them in the back end, then you run the ball. And you got a running back that was on fire this year.
All right, Brandon, I know this your boy, but you got to hold him accountable. Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
You got to hold. I know you can't go from coordinators to just if you got a quarterback, bro. You got to hold Russell Wilson accountable.
You want me to hold him accountable?
Yes,
Let me tell you. All right,
bro.
I'll hold him accountable. That's what you
let
want.
you do that.
Is that what you
No,
want?
yeah,
that's what the people want.
That's what we
yourself.
want.
You
gotta hold
said
him
that they were
accountable,
winning
bro.
the Super Bowl.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what
I
you
said.
said.
I said
Run
no.
the
But
tape back.
Bounce
the
around everything.
the segment was.
And that was a take you
Pittsburgh to win the Super Bowl.
No,
Pittsburgh
it was
Super Bowl, bro.
no, it was
Yeah.
not.
Just
It
tell us
was
what you think.
I know that's your dog. He
It was
probably butted you up in all season. Y'all probably went on a
unpredictable
little.
predictions. That was the name of the segment.
And
Like
we were wrong.
the wow, right? Like
That was real wild.
Yikes.
no, it was not.
Man, no people weren't winning no
2006 Pittsburgh Steelers, they were the dark horse and they went on a run. Now we're looking at, is it, you know, now you looking at.
I was just
You had
Bezos,
Big Ben.
appreciate you, dog. It
So
ain't
you
Big-
think
Big
Russell
Ben,
Wilson
bro.
is a better quarterback?
Every
than
So
Big
let me
Ben?
get, let's get to that.
departure.
So let me hold him accountable for.
Okay,
Can we hold him-
please.
All right.
No, hold on, wait. Before we do this, baby, I don't want to cut you off. Let's bring Mel on here. Hey, Melvin Ingram, we need to bring him on here. We got to bring
All
him
right,
on
come
here.
on, let's go.
Come
So,
on,
hey,
because he
listen.
played.
Go ahead.
He
go ahead.
played for these teams. He played with these quarterbacks. I want to welcome my brother, man, Melvin Ingram, man. Melvin Ingram, man. A
12
supercharger.
12 seasons in the
12
NFL.
seasons.
This you, hold on, keep going. We ain't got no copyright issues.
Hey, yeah, that's my dog on that mic, too. Spit that up. You can play this in the lamb. You can play that in the lamb. All right, that's good. Hey, check it out, though. Man, welcome, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we blessed to have you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the crib. Look at that, man. Look at my boy in them lights.
Yeah.
You look good. You feel me? Throw it up. You hear me? Hey, look, man. Hey, like I say, welcome to have you. But these are your guys.
No, before we go into that, come on, man.
Okay, go ahead. Be my bad.
12 NFL
Yeah, we gotta
seasons.
talk about that.
3-time Pro Bowler.
We gotta talk about it.
Okay, 58 and a half sacks, 116 assists. What we talking about, bruh? Welcome, baby.
Legendary. That's
Come in the
legendary.
car. Now go, Bezo. Now go, Bezo.
Bro, you played with these dudes. You played with these organizations. Tell us, what do you think? What do you think about this?
About which one?
About Russell, we talking Pittsburgh.
We're talking about
Steelers.
Pittsburgh, so we go
Okay.
there first. What's your thoughts there with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin, you know, maybe wanting out? You had Mike Tomlin, maybe what makes him great, and then talk about the situation.
Well, shit was a little. I ain't mean to cuss. Things
Man,
like
you
a
do your
little.
thing. You can do that.
Shit
man.
was-
This ain't
Okay.
ESPN.
I know 8 minutes. You monetize. If you curse in the first 8 minutes, you can't monetize
We
the
past
show.
8 minutes.
Yeah, we passed 8
We passed
minutes. We
8
passed
Okay,
8
well,
minutes.
shit was a little different when I was there, man. I rock with Tomlin. We cool, but we ain't see eye to eye. So
Why not?
just the organization, really. Like, I really stand on business. Like, if we talk about something or we going through something, we gonna figure it out. And I felt like everything wasn't what it was told to me.
Yeah.
So it got a little spooky.
Feel like they told you one thing and then
Yeah,
they told you something different.
and I don't play like that. So
Hey, bro, why be like that, dog? Why coaches don't be just keeping it real,
and
bro?
that's how I felt. So I just kept it a buck. Like, I stopped going to everything. Call me when y'all trade me.
No,
so I
you
can't
ain't do
even.
that. Nah. You ain't do that.
I don't even play
said
like
he
that.
stand on
did
business
that.
now,
I don't
B,
play
bro.
like that.
Stop playing.
What
Stand
do you
on
mean? I'm
business.
sorry. What do you mean by that? You stopped going to everything?
Practice games, all.
They
Call
find
me
you.
when
They
you
find you up.
call me when y'all trade me.
Yeah,
they
how much
fine
was
you?
the fine?
Call me when y'all trade me. I don't care about none of that.
Straight up. So,
But I don't think they find me. Like, it was just a mutual. Like, nah, I ain't doing this. I don't even play like that.
Yeah.
But it's still a mutual respect, though. I still rock with Tomlin, though. Like,
Yeah.
he know it. We still good and not
Is-
like.
Now, do you
players
think it
that-
was Tomlin or was it like the front office?
I don't never point the finger. I pointed at myself.
Okay.
So I
So
don't
it
never
always
point
start
no
with you.
finger
I
at
like that.
nobody.
So I'm saying though. So how do you feel about like?
And that was 2021 when Melvin was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, my team.
So what was you? Would you put Pittsburgh up there as one of those top organizations?
If we talking about just strictly football,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard. Tomlin ain't never had a losing season, but what do we really call a losing season?
Right.
Break that down.
winning is
Break
winning.
that down. Break that down.
And I
That's
kind
what
of
we're talking
down.
about right there.
Break that
Average.
down.
We're
Break
talking
that
about that. Break that down.
Nah,
now.
and
Elaborate.
it's like-
the people need to know.
and it's like, what is really a losing season?
That's a good question.
Oh.
Is 8-8 a losing season? What like
It ain't a winning season,
exactly?
He's never lost. That's
but
the.
he has lost.
They basically
No,
that,
they
does
say
that
he's
mean
never had
been
a
under 500?
losing
Yeah,
season.
That
basically.
don't mean nothing.
So you can break even because
Yeah,
he's had
does
some.
that mean he's
8-8
never been
seasons.
under 500? Should we say that?
Look,
more
I
than
love-
just a losing season.
I love
Hey,
Coach
B,
T.
don't hold back.
I
Don't
love
hold
Coach
back.
T. I love
You got-
Coach
That's
T.
your dog.
Yeah,
you
don't
got to
do
give
that,
it to him
bro.
real.
No, I love Coach T, but in an organization like that, I mean, they got 6 Super Bowls. Are they still tied? Where is it at now? You got the New England Patriots up there. You got the Dallas Cowboys. Who else? These organizations at the top of most
Chiefs?
championships? No, most championships. The Chiefs ain't there yet.
Yeah,
Not there
no.
yet. But
I don't think
like
Pittsburgh up
we
there.
want to win a Super Bowl, and so we struggled to get in the playoffs. These second half of his tenure, obviously made it this year. But the goal is to win the Super Bowl for everybody, right?
sure.
Like the goal is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We talking about the best organization, which you're talking about. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, when they had those 20 years together, every year was just Super Bowl or bust, period.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the best teams, you got to talk about the standard, and he says the standard is standard. So what is the standard? Is the standard Super Bowl? Is the standard just right? So if the standard is Super Bowl, then now it's time to have this conversation. I ain't saying fire him. I wouldn't do that. But golly, you asked the question about going to Dallas. No, finish the business here. And this is what I would say, because I am being tough right now. Russell Wilson stays. He gets more comfortable. He missed 6 games. All right, can I handle some business real quick?
Do what you do.
Can I handle some business? So let me hold him accountable real quick, right? Because he want me to
There we
hold
go.
him
My boy say, let me handle
Let
it.
you do
He's
that.
what I
would
was stand
say.
on and let him handle it.
This is what I would say. I would have loved to see Russell Wilson go rogue.
What does that mean?
What's the name of the offensive coordinator? His daddy founded FedEx, the owner of FedEx.
Fred Smith.
Yeah, Arthur Smith.
Okay.
Go rogue. What are we doing in 3 tight end packages? What I mean by that is when he goes up tempo, when he calls the game, that dude's stats is crazy. And don't have me look it up because I already got him. I'm loaded.
You talking about Russ.
That's how I'm gonna hold him accountable, bro. We ain't got time to play with these people. Legacy is on the line. The career is on the line. Yeah. This dude got you in 3 tight end packages. I wanted to see Russ throw a hell. Whoa.
Hey, hold on, B. You didn't. Pull up the Steelers. Let it back. Justin Fields was winning.
They was winning.
He was winning.
Okay, against who?
It don't matter.
They're the same conference.
Against an NFL team.
Now they're gonna take his wins away from him. It's crazy.
Hey, I like Justin Fields. This ain't even
What are
about
you
that. We
saying
just
to me
talking about
right
Russell
now?
Wilson, so we ain't talking.
You brought it
Pull
up.
up the schedule. Hey, hold on. He missed 6 games, bro. He missed 6 games, and then they lose the last 4 games. Pickens
last
went
5
down.
games.
His guy that opened up the whole offense.
What that mean? What that mean?
What you mean?
Tom
what
Brady
do?
make it happen.
What you-
What it mean?
Tom Brady
make it happen.
Wait,
Julius
come on.
Edelman. He out there with the little thing.
Got the most receptions in the postseason. What you talking about? He had Randy Moss.
It don't matter who go down.
B.
Okay,
like
go.
you say.
So
you
in
gotta
week
step
3,
in.
they played against the Detroit Lions, then they played the Bills,
So hold on.
Texans,
Week
Bengals.
what? No, Justin Fields first. 6 games?
Bengals, the Chiefs.
And who won? Gotta give it
Look
to
at
us.
it. Look at this lineup.
So the
Mr. Fields
Bengals,
is playing.
Hey, boy.
they lost.
They lost against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay,
They
They
lost
did.
against the Chiefs.
They lost against the
They
Chiefs.
lost against the Ravens.
Those are
They lost against the Eagles.
Bro, I'm talking
No,
about
he talking about the
Justin
first-
Fields,
the
Justin
first
Fields, the
six
first
The
6
first
games.
6 games, what I'm reading right
Nah,
now.
he
No,
went 4 and
he went
2.
4 and
No, he went 4 and 2.
He ain't lose all
4 and 2.
Make sure you're on the right year.
So this is from January
That boy in the
4th
hot
now.
seat.
You might be in the
Stats.
preseason. He's looking at the preseason.
It's all right though. It's all right though, because we're gonna get it right. We got to get it right. One thing about them stats, they gonna always be there.
Got you. It's preseason.
And why are you looking? Come on, Chef. Come here, Chef. Come on. So we got Chef Lowe here. Yeah, there you go, Chef. Hey, this is what we do on I Am Athlete. We break bread. We have Melvin Ingram here, obviously, and then we got our crew. But I'm gonna let you do your do.
What's up? How everybody's doing today?
That my boy go with that lingo, man. Yeah, I'm with you now.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
Yeah, ching a little ching ching.
Ching was cool. It was a little spicy, but it was cool.
Can't handle a little heat. I got you. I lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So today, we
Chef,
got,
go over here and speak in this mic, Chef.
There you go.
Man, come on, man, stop playing, man. Ain't got no chef on they pot on they show.
So today, what we got, B? We got Taco Tuesday, baby.
I told you, man, I ate them tacos in Mexico. I told you I ate them tacos in Mexico.
How'd you going?
Yeah, he messed me up, man.
Put you on the
The
shitter?
green sauce.
Oh, that's salsa verde.
Green
Right.
sauce, the verde.
So just to let y'all know, we got a build your own taco bar. We got shrimp, chicken, and beef. You could top it with pico, guac, mixed cheese, sour cream, pepper, cilantro. Got a vegetarian option also if you want to cut back a little bit with the fajita vegetables. That's me.
You from New Orleans?
Nah, Bermuda.
All we missing now is the margaritas, ain't it?
Yeah, we need that margarita with a sugar on the rim.
we
Hey,
missing
sugar on the rim or salt on the rim on the margarita.
As a grown man, you shouldn't have no rim.
That's that new stuff, man.
Vito,
That
you can't have
tahini,
no-
man. I ain't
you
never
can't have
seen
none on the rim. All we
tahini.
missing is the margarita, but you can't have no sugar.
You gotta put sugar on the rim for the margarita.
Kayla, what can I get for you?
I would like, what was it again?
I like this.
So we got shrimp,
Taco salad.
What would you say?
shrimp,
Give me
chicken,
6
beef,
tacos.
and vegetables.
Shrimp, chicken. Can you? Shrimp, chicken, and what?
Shrimp, chicken, beef, and vegetarian, which is like mixed peppers.
I would like 1 chicken and 1 beef taco, please.
1 chicken and 1 beef.
she want
No
4.
pressure, no pressure. Bizo?
Very demure.
Demure. We got shrimp, chicken, and steak.
And
Beef.
veg. And
veg.
vegan.
Yeah, nah, I ain't no vegan. I want the shrimp and the chicken.
Shrimp and the chicken?
Shrimp and the
Got you.
chicken.
Shrimp and the chicken.
No guacamole.
Extra guac, got you.
No guacamole or avocado.
Heard that, got you.
I don't eat that.
Gotta get the green.
Bojack, talk to me.
Bojack.
Oh shoot, my bad. I'm sorry.
Bojack.
You got Mike.
Bojack right here.
Shelly.
All pro.
So why go on the beef?
Shrimp and beef?
Shrimp and beef.
Akon with us? What's up, bro?
Akon right there. Ooh, they won't let
Got
you.
jokes. Come on, man.
Hey.
You got my mic falling in
the
curl.
girls
You got
down
jokes.
sweet, baby.
Oh.
Hey, girls like Akon now. Akon got that money.
I'm saying,
Akon got that money.
They won't let me out.
What can I get?
I'm gonna do
locked
the chicken and shrimp.
up.
Chicken and shrimp?
Nah, hey.
Shoot, B, you getting anything today, B?
Yeah.
Good? What can I get for you,
I
brother?
thought you Biggie, boy.
Good? Everybody else good? Yes, sir.
I do the shrimp and the chicken.
Shrimp and the chicken.
Somebody,
Got you,
Abby
got you.
Jackson on the chat said, Kayla on a healthy diet.
I do shrimp and chicken.
You want shrimp and chicken?
Not too much, you know?
All right. Anything else for y'all?
We good. Thank you.
Gucci?
That's good.
When I get to the yeah.
Appreciate
All
you.
right, can we get like to get back into the show?
Hey.
Ooh, okay. See what he did.
That right. Hey, I see what he did.
Go ride, turn it up.
He did that Taco Tuesday.
Caliente.
Get to that business. Get to that business. Let them know. You know, turn that boy up. Look how he working. Look how he working. They need to put a camera on him. Look at him. Hey, put a camera on that boy. Look at him. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he was doing some.
All right, now back to Russell Wilson. Now, give me the schedule.
I got you.
man.
I
Give
got
me
you.
the
All right. So
schedule.
this is the regular season. Week 1, they played the Atlanta Falcons. They won. Denver Broncos. They won. The LA Chargers. They won. Week 4, the Colts. They lost.
Okay.
3-1 first 4 games.
Cowboys. They lost.
Okay.
Y'all just talked about.
Wait, it's okay. It's okay. Hold on. Go.
Hey, and then so I'm about to go through week 8. So right now we at week 6.
Yeah, one
Okay,
more
so that's
win.
Justin
He has one
Fields.
more win.
The
Wait, hold on.
Raiders-
It's one more win
The
now.
Raiders,
They
they
won.
won.
That's his.
Week 7 against the Jets, they won, and week 8 against the Giants, they won.
Nah,
But
so
that was-
7 and 8 is Russ.
Yes, Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 and 8 is
He only
Russell.
won 4.
The first 6 was Justin.
Hey, them some good. Hey, you had
Giants
2
is right.
playoff teams in
I
there.
knew you was gonna say that.
Jets and
But
Giants
I
is
knew
right.
he was gonna say that.
Roll out the next 6 games after that.
So the next 6 games after that,
After the Raiders.
After the Raiders, it was the Jets. Then it was the Giants. They won those 2 games. But by week 10, they played the Redskins. Commanders,
beat them.
They won.
Oh, big game.
Ravens, they won.
Oh, big game.
Browns, they lost.
Hey.
Bengals, they won. Browns, they won. And from the Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals.
Hey, wait. Hey, listen. We don't want to talk about that win. We don't want to talk about that Pittsburgh win because guess what? They Pittsburgh lost when it mattered.
Exactly.
So that win, we don't even care about that.
They lost their last 5
They lost to the
games.
Ravens in the wild card.
My whole point, I'll let y'all have this, man. My whole point is this, man. Pickens went down. They had no offense. They already didn't. It was Russ and Pickens was making that offense and Najee. That's what it was, overcoming those obstacles in the offensive coordinator room. Okay? So that's what we talking about here. And the defense imploded. The defense, now if you study the numbers, see, y'all got it. I'm loaded.
Well, tell us the numbers. Tell us the numbers.
I want to warm up into this. The numbers, the first half of the year, the defense was balling. They fell apart the second half, the last 6 games of the season. Fell apart. Now
you're a good friend, boy. You riding for your dog.
Okay. We like that interview. We like that interview you did too.
Yeah,
wink,
for
wink.
sure.
We like that interview.
Boy, you riding, boy.
Many more to come, Russ. We gonna keep an interview talking about like this.
All I know is the Denver Broncos. They cut them, and they took on
Bo Nix.
$40 million in dead money, $35 million dead money, and then he went, bet on himself, played for minimum. Now that boy got another bag.
Can I ask you a question?
So who had the successful season?
But hold on. Is it really betting on yourself?
No, it ain't betting.
Come on, I was gonna say you ain't gonna do that.
Hey, but I want to know. I want to know this though.
They sending that truckload from Denver. You ain't betting on yourself.
But this is the thing though, right?
Just playing, yeah.
Do they get better if they keep like Russ? He had it like it ain't gonna get no better.
Oh,
It don't get. You know what I think should happen?
There's no way we can disagree with this. That Russ' best football is behind him.
It's
We all
cool.
got to agree with that. Like we seen Russ in Seattle going to Super Bowls with Doug Baldwin.
Yeah.
The Steelers could be.
No,
Brandon,
we ain't gonna say it's
Brandon, you
over,
not
but
gonna
it just
agree
ain't
with
his
that?
turn no more.
Russ was
is
36 years old.
Russ
Ain't
is
nothing wrong with that.
Russ at this
Ain't
point
nothing
is
wrong with that now. Ain't nothing
Russ
wrong
at this
with
point is a decent
36
game
too old.
manager at best.
36 is old.
I'm letting y'all
In
know.
football years,
So what happens?
36 is old.
Yes. So,
Nah,
No, it ain't.
We good. I believe in Russ, and Russ we trust. Let's go, baby. What else we got? What we talking about? Keep push it, Hollywood.
Well, I feel like we should hold on. Wait, you guys need to do your vivid picks.
We
You
got
wanna do
vivid
that?
picks. Let's go.
Yeah, who you think should be the next quarterback over there? You got to do your pick. 4 vivid picks. And make the pick.
Yeah. Gotta handle the
In
business.
Pittsburgh. Can I look in the can?
Please do.
All right. So for Vivid Picks, presented by Vivid Picks, I believe that if the Pittsburgh Steelers do the right thing and keep Russell Wilson, they will be in Super Bowl 55.
Oh, again, we're gonna do this again.
So you making this prediction in 2025,
Right, he's bringing
January
it into
14th.
2025. Okay.
Russell Wilson will be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He brings stability. He's a true pro, and he's still a baller. Look at his numbers. Matter of fact, you want me to do this? Let me go to this text message, right? Boom.
From Russ?
Let me see something. Huh?
Is it from Russ?
That's one of his
Is it from
songs.
Russ?
I can't tell you who it's from.
Oh no,
I
man.
can't tell you who it's
Hey,
from.
put the screen on it.
I
Zoom
can't
in.
tell you who it's from. Don't say that we live. I'm not sure. Yeah, but updated stats, 13 seasons. This is what I know through 13 seasons is why the Pittsburgh Steelers should continue to bet on Russ. Because in Russ, we trust. 412 East Liberty, we all riding with Russ in Sierra. 130 wins to 85 losses in one time, Melvin. One time. Have you ever had a tie in your career?
never.
No, you never had. But he has. He's legendary. He does things that Melvin's never done. 64% completion percentage. Compare that to some of y'all favorite quarterbacks. 49,000 passing yards. 377 passing TDs. Only 122 interceptions. And I can go on and on and on. But then the interesting things, right, is when he tempos all year, 121 percentage at the passing rating.
Hey, listen.
Statistic,
Hey,
if I
dog,
say that right.
I don't care about all the stats. I don't care about that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay,
One
so
second. Let me
intro-
say this
okay,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
Caleb.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this, and we're gonna end this with this Russ talk.
Right.
Russell Wilson, if he played Brandon Marshall, I played with you. If Russell Wilson was your quarterback, you would be cussing him out.
Every play.
Right,
He's
no.
too soft.
I played with him.
He ain't got no
Hey,
dog
I
in
played
him.
with him.
Bezo,
I
hey,
played
Bezo.
with him.
Man, for how
Hey, you ain't even
long?
know that.
How long?
You ain't even know
How
that.
long?
The same long
Hey,
you played
Bezo.
in
Oh,
LA. It was the,
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Hey, Bezo.
That's all I needed.
Hey, Bezo.
That's all I
Hey,
needed to
Bezo,
see.
Bill be on the bench like this right here. Bill be on the bench like this right here. He had that book, boy.
Hey, 2 years, 3 years.
He don't even know what that book, boy. Hey, ain't no way.
Come on, let's go, Kayla. Come on, let's go.
Can I share my pick? I say that my pick is Justin Fields.
Okay, why?
I like that pick.
Because he's 25 years old,
So you going based off age?
11th pick in the draft, 42 record. I think they need to give the guy a shot.
I think they should
got a
give
shot.
him a real shot. Give him a real shot.
Give him a
Brought
real
over
shot.
there, Give him a
real
shot.
shot.
Give him a shot
All right, what's the next? What we
and
got?
shoot Russ in the leg. No, I'm just
No
kidding.
doubt. So next up on the agenda, we got Big Glow, aka my wife.
Ooh, coach.
Oh yeah, Glow.
Hold on, shoot your shot,
We got
Hollywood.
people
Yeah,
buzzing
Glow.
after her latest post on social media where she explained why she's single, and let's just say she ain't hold back. But she did it for the net. It ain't for real life. She know what's up. She know what's up. She know where
You know
home
where your
at.
heart at.
Glorilla said, and I quote, "I ain't got no, I can't say that word on her, ninja, because I'm such a real ninja myself, and y'all be a ninjas."
Ooh.
Yeah, she out here calling like she see it, and honestly, who's surprised? It's the same Glorilla, Billboard crowned the hottest female rapper 2024. So basically, if you ain't bringing it to the door, you need to get to stepping. But my question to y'all is, if Glow says she's single because she's so real, what's the realest excuse you've ever used to stay single?
We're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with our guest.
The realest excuse you use to stay single. I don't think I really use no excuse.
Like,
If it ain't you, it's me.
That's
Straight,
mine.
I'm straight.
If it ain't you.
If it ain't you, it's
Yeah,
me.
I'm
I
going
gotta
through
get,
some
I gotta
shit
get right
now.
with myself.
Yo, that's me.
Working on myself.
I'm healing.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
ain't even
healing.
want to bring you into this trauma.
Yes. Therapy lingo. I've been talking to the lady, and she said that I'm not ready yet.
So what do the women
Hold on,
women
what?
think though when the
That's
dude
what I
say
use.
that, like, I need time to hear, I need time.
What
for
lady?
myself.
Hold on. What?
The
You
lady,
talk-
the therapist, the lady.
That's
The
what you
lady-
said to somebody?
Absolutely.
Hold on.
She
I'm
said
talking
she's
to
talking
the
to the
lady,
therapist.
and she said I'm not ready yet.
She said, I'm not ready to go back into the world.
Oh man.
She said, I got some work to do.
She said I got some
And I
work
don't
to
have
do.
enough in me to help you and me. Like, I got to help me first. You know when you're on the airplane, they tell you got to put your mask on first before you can help everybody else? That's where I'm at right now.
Oh,
These
I
are
think
the going crazy to say, man. What's
I think I hit a bit where I got to turn myself in soon.
oh, he
No,
going to
you
jail.
didn't.
Yeah, I was talking about training camp, but
Oh,
you feel me?
I gotta turn myself
I gotta
in.
turn myself
Hey,
in
hey,
too.
hey.
Yeah,
I ain't never coming back here.
for
I'm
real.
moving. You gonna never see me again.
I'm out of here, man.
I'm like Melvin. I'm just black and white. I had someone hit me not too long ago, and they was like, "So why didn't it work out?" And I was like, "Why you want this information?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, because if she say like, for me to heal, then I'm gonna be completely transparent,
Probably want a closure.
huh?
She probably wanted some closure, bro.
Yeah, but we already talked about
It's already
these
closed.
things. It's already closed, right? And she was like, no, please, you're not going to hurt my feelings. And I said, okay. And I said, one, confidence. You lack confidence. And on my list of non-negotiables, I want a lady who moved the room. You got to move the room. So confident. Like, and what I mean by this is she was so broken and so traumatized that when we were
Jesus.
talking from her past
I
relationships
hope
and
she
experiences.
don't know that you're talking about her. Like when you say these things, like she ain't gonna know that.
I mean, we got to tell the story.
All right, so what happened was she didn't believe that love still existed for her, right? She was like, "Oh, why me? Why me?" I'm like, "Yo, you beautiful, you dope, you got all this going on, it's good." But she was always in her head. And then the second thing is, because of all of that, she let herself go, right? And so that was the hard part for me. It was easy for me to talk about the confidence part. The second part was hard because that's a big deal. Like, talking to a woman about their body, et cetera, et cetera. And I just said, look, you let yourself go. Like, however your shape is, but at least have healthy habits, right?
That's real.
When we talking about drinking every night or eating crazy, like, I just can't do that. Right?
sure.
Because we got some women go from here, they just da. It's like, oof. So I'm like you, bro. I'm more black and white.
Hey, how you feel about that though? A girl that drink a lot.
That ain't really my vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Girl that go wild, she drink a lot. You know what I'm saying? She got too much time. Yeah,
I think it's different strokes for different folks though, because if you meet her at the club,
Then
you can't
what she
expect her
is-
to take her out the club.
that's
you know
real
what I'm
now.
saying? Like,
That's real. Hey, that's
gotta,
real.
you know,
Why
point.
not?
I saw Glorilla post something else
What if you just
that I really
she
liked.
was just out with her friend?
Excuse me,
You
Hollywood.
gonna let Kayla talk? Sorry.
Glorilla, she posted something else that I really liked on her page, talking about basically like y'all be lying a lot, like
Who's y'all?
men be
Like
lying.
men don't cheat.
And she's like, I don't really understand why y'all lie so much when you know that I don't care. Like I'm the last person that you have to. It really resonated with me. I'm the last person you have to lie to because I really don't care. So why you lie so much? So I think we should open up the
Wait,
table.
what you
Yes.
mean?
And we can go
Hold
around
on,
and
hold on, hold on,
individually-
hold on,
Let it finish.
and each individually, y'all can explain why y'all be lying. You go
Wait,
first.
no, I want to know this.
I don't care be cap.
Hold on.
My mic done failed.
Hey, what you mean you don't care?
Yeah, the I don't care be cap.
Okay, so this is the I don't care. This is the sentiment. It's hard for me to even fully date people, right? Like it's already hard enough to do that. But I've now allowed you into my space. I'm giving you the time of day, right? Like we're cool, we're chilling. We're not in a relationship, so really you could do whatever you want to do. Why are you lying?
Can I ask
to
you a
me?
question?
Yes.
Why is it so hard for you to date people?
No, we're talking right
Hey,
now.
hey, that's a good counter. That's a good
It's
counter.
not hard
Asking.
for me to
No,
date
no, no,
nobody.
you
I can
just
date
said
you.
that.
No. It's hard for me to date because y'all be lying. That's what I'm trying to get
You ain't
to
never
understand.
lied.
No, I definitely have lied, but I
Oh,
don't
so
lie.
wait, so
I
what-
don't practice lying though. I honestly,
said
I practice being authentically truthful and
nobody
honest
practice.
because there's no reason to lie. Like seriously, there's no reason.
Well,
to
yeah,
lie.
it's easy to say
you're
that
not
when
in
you
a
just first
relationship.
met some, you know what I'm saying, some little, you just met it and then you ain't really telling it the whole, you feel me? Because you don't want to, you don't want to lose that.
So
you want to build a foundation of lies.
Let me
No, you
start it
don't.
off. Let me
It's
start.
not a
Let me
lie.
tell you why.
It's not a lie.
Too
No,
deep,
hold
too
on,
deep for you.
wait.
Go ahead.
What's not a lie?
It's not a lie.
Is it the whole truth?
You just giving a little piece.
Don't say nothing
You
at
can't
all.
give her
Now
all
that is a sound of a liar.
All right, so
think it's
So
more-
I'm saying you gotta
Next,
give her a
next
little
caller,
piece.
More
next
so
caller, B, here we
withholding
go.
the truth.
If some you
instead
just
of
Let me go
lying.
next. He's gonna explain why he lies.
Yeah.
why I used to.
Yes, right. That's what we talk about. We gotta
All
put that
right,
in
so boom.
context. Used to.
So the younger us are broken us, right? Unhealed
I like
us,
that. I like
right?
that.
Boom.
I respect
So we can't comprehend, we can't communicate. There's a lot of things we don't understand, right? But then, now talking about me, as I got older, and now I'm single, out in the streets at 37, right? Going into 40, because now I'm 40. I had an amazing experience with a woman, 50 years old. She was 49 when I met her. She turned 50, right? And she also had a lot going on, right? Like a known person. And at the jump, she said, here are the rules, right? We have sex, we're gonna use a condom, right? And I'm also gonna talk to other people. If it ever gets to a point where you and I get serious, then you and I can now talk about how we want to move forward, and then we go into exclusive, right? That was the first time in the dating process that someone showed me like how to start it off with integrity and be real. Because what happens is when you're going through the dating process and you don't have that conversation at the beginning, like where you at? Do you want a relationship? Do you not want a relationship? Right? What happens is with us dudes, we don't want to lose the girl. So that's why we start lying, right? Instead of just keeping it real, because we believe if I keep it real with you and say that I'm sleeping with you and a couple other people, then we think they gonna walk away. Now, this is me talking from a worldly perspective right now, right? Right, because I'm tapped in some other stuff right now. But from a worldly perspective, we believe women can't receive and handle the truth of us sleeping around with other people. What women really want is for them, be real and then stay safe.
And allow them to have the choice to decide if they want to participate in your
nonsense. Let me ask you a question, Kayla. I think why men lie, hold up, let me backpedal a little bit. I think we both lie. I don't like that fact that you just saying, why does men lie? Because men and women lie. And the reason why we lie is because we've seen so many other women lie. Like, you know how many men
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
women cheat on their
I'm trying to
boyfriends?
tell you.
Do you know how
Especially
often we
NFL.
see that? Just as much as y'all see that men cheat on their girlfriends,
Hard to
we see
trust.
it just as equal.
Okay.
So
And
that's why we lie, because y'all lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to
Exactly.
you. A
Do
woman,
it. Like,
I ain't gonna
you know how
count to
many
you, y'all.
of
Women,
Hey.
women are like
do it, boy. It
cats.
hurts.
You
You
never
heard
seen
me
a
in my
cat?
dog.
that's my other point. It's like you don't
they
even
like
prove
cats.
that.
So
Prove that
obviously
women
you
lie.
can't be one-sided, though.
Men
You
will
will
let
have to be able to
dogs
prove it.
And women are like cats. You
Yeah.
ever seen a cat in somebody's house? I'm gonna just be walking around. You don't know what it's thinking. Is it gonna scratch me? Is it gonna jump on me, start biting or something? Like,
Yeah.
that's how a cat moves. That's how
Yeah.
I agree.
So I don't like it being one-sided, and then we lie because we see, you know what I mean, my dogs and friends and homeboys hitting other dudes' girlfriends and wives, and so it's always
So
reciprocated.
your,
that's
your
why-
lie is rooted in the women's lie. It's because of
No,
that.
it's his experiences off what he's seen.
It's experiences.
You gotta think about what you done seen.
Yeah.
Can we get a word real quick? Can we get a
Can we
play
bring
some
God into
gospel
this?
music?
Reese,
Can we
are you
get
the
play
gospel
some
music?
gospel
Okay,
music?
okay,
Something
okay.
soulful. Can we get a word?
Marvin Sapp.
What we need to do, because
Play
the
that
the world is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Never could.
Can we get a
I
word?
want y'all to join me in a little prayer real quick.
Go ahead, Kayla, go ahead. Get a
If
prayer.
you're a man-
Hey, turn the music down a little bit. And let
I
him
want you
pray.
to, I want you
Where's
to
Kayla got a
Reese
little sermon.
Jackson?
if you're a man, I want you to
Kayla got a
close
little
your
sermon.
lion eyes.
Okay.
He can't switch.
And
Reese,
repeat after me.
somebody
Father
speak, he
God.
can't switch. I'm trying to get a word from our pastor that's on. Basically, I wanted Reese to come out here to give us a word. I'll be pastor today.
Okay, Pastor
I
Brad.
was praying for you.
Kayla got it.
got it.
Kayla,
Go
Kayla,
ahead.
close it. She said I gotta
Heal
close
us.
out.
Heal us.
Come on, Kayla, give it to us. Come
Pray over
on.
the brothers. You
The
gotta pray over these men out here.
dating community needs prayer and healing because it's crazy.
Kayla
out
got a
there.
sermon right now. Hold on, B. Hold on.
B
Kayla
said
got a
Kayla
sermon.
pray
She
real
said close
quick.
your eyes. If
She
you a
gonna pray
man,
for the brothers out here. Go
come on,
ahead,
Kayla, give it
I
to us.
wasn't being serious. I said
No,
close
but
your lion eyes.
but
That's
you
all I
gotta
had.
say a prayer for the brothers. Come on, give the brothers something.
Dear God,
That's right.
the men on this earth, I don't know if this was your best work, Lord, but we're
Take it
here.
easy, take it easy, take it easy.
We're here, patiently waiting for them to grow up, for them to find the strength to tell the truth and
Stop.
free
We gotta
themselves
we
from the
going-
burden
on.
of lies. Their hearts are good, but it's
Yes.
their mouths that we struggle with. And the temptation that we struggle
Yes,
with. Lord, I ask
Lord.
that
Yes,
you would give
Lord.
them strength to say no, Father God.
Yes, Lord.
Say no and say yes to the truth.
Yes,
Hallelujah.
Lord.
Hallelujah.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, then.
Flip that. They gonna need
That's
that.
good. That's
Please
good.
don't clip that. Actually, scrap
So
it.
wait, hold on. So I'm the youngest on the platform. I'm
Are you?
22. You said the dating community right now needs some prayer. What's y'all advice to me?
So that's why I said worldly, and I said I'm in a spiritual thing right now. So I stopped having sex in March.
Damn.
Tell everybody that. I don't really know why he wants to tell people.
Yikes, bro.
Because it's a big thing, right? Because I gave my life to Christ. I recommitted.
Again.
I recommitted. And, you know, you wait till you married. And so I was in the middle of an act, and it went limp. Bam. And I said, baby.
Ooh, that boy giving
I said,
y'all
baby.
teeth.
This is true. I said, baby, this is not you. You beautiful. Amazing.
Yeah.
But God just spoke to me.
Oh my gosh.
And it turned into a thing, but that thing was bah. And I was in my prime.
What did God say? I'm
Said
sorry.
again
What did
about
God say?
He said, wait until you married. Right? So that's my advice to you is first, y'all gotta have like relationships. When you talking about marriage, this is a spiritual covenant. Right? And so in my youth, I didn't understand that. I didn't get that. So when we go out there, the first thing that we need to look at, for me, I'm a believer in Christ, so I'm looking at that like, yo, are we spiritually connected first? Now, other people believe in other things, but that spiritual component is critical. Everything else is fleeting. But I
Can't
can.
tell him that at 22.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Why you
That's
can't?
too deep, B.
Because
Like, you gotta go
That's
through
not
this.
realistic,
you
bro.
learned all that through
Nobody
experience.
couldn't tell you
That's
that
right,
at 22.
that's
He
right.
got to learn the same.
What about divine mentorship?
Yeah, that's cool, but he still got to learn it himself.
Hollywood.
Enjoy
Experience
Trying to
is the
save you
best.
some pain. though.
Experience is the best
Hey,
teacher,
hey,
dog.
what's
I
his
wouldn't
best
rush
teacher?
nothing.
Come on, man.
Go
Pain
live
gonna
and
teach
have
you a
fun.
lot.
Enjoy
Yeah, you
life.
gonna
It's a
fall.
lot of life out there.
No doubt.
All right, experience is the best teacher. Just try not to have no kids.
No doubt. I got you. That's a
And
fact.
find balance in your partner though. You know what I'm saying? You want a partner that balance you out. You don't want no partner that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The structure we built off of that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We morals, principles. And hey, I ain't certain stuff I ain't going for.
Yeah.
You ain't leaving me in the car and you in the club.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad that you brought that up because
Take
that's
it easy.
actually our next topic.
That's a great transition.
Amazing transition, actually. Coach Prime is standing firm behind his star player, Travis Hunter, as the young athlete faces public scrutiny over his relationship with fiancée Liana Lene. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong.
See, if they waited till they married, they wouldn't be going through this.
What?
It's not having sex and shacking up.
This man crazy.
Hold on. So Deion just went on the Tamron Hall show yesterday. Deion Sanders shared some heartfelt advice for Hunter, encouraging him to rise above the negativity. And I quote, "What the enemy wants you to do is stop," Sanders said. "When you're moving, it's hard to get a good shot at you. But when you stay still, now you're giving them the opportunity to attack." Sanders emphasized the importance of staying focused, adding, "We can't deactivate. We've got to activate right now." The backlash began after some fans criticized Travis Hunter's fiance's reactions at Hunter's Heisman ceremony and dug up old videos from her past. Despite the noise, Sanders reminded Hunter to keep pushing forward and stay true to his purpose, telling him, "Don't let the enemy get you where you're still and having a pity party. Keep on moving." But my question for y'all is, Deion says we can't deactivate and we've got to activate. How do you think athletes should handle public scrutiny, especially when it comes to their personal lives?
I think we gotta stop putting all the personal out there. Like some stuff gotta be personal. It's personal for a reason. Like
Private, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yeah, what me and my girl doing on the daily, like, it ain't for the world to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids' birthdays is not for the world to see. Like, they don't care about my kid's birthday, or they don't care about my girl's birthday. Like, why we gotta publicize? That's the right word, publicize. Publicize everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that, but we doing it for what? For the internet, for your followers, bro. Listen, bro, keep some stuff private, bro. What's in-house, stay in-house. We been do that. We used to get that whooping. Your mom say, "Hey, whooping stay here. Go out there and tell everybody you got whooping. Whooping stay in the house." You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, man. I'm glad that they got Deion, though, dog. Deion is a real example of how to show people how to get through. These kids, they need that. He was over there at Clemson, guess what? He wouldn't be talking about this. Hey, man, he be telling him to go out there and get on that field and play. Deion teaching these dudes, man, how to be young men. And when they transition to the league, you know what I'm saying? And Travis Hunter, he's a superstar, bro. You're going to go through that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the game. And it's all how he react off it, dog. That should be what it's going to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to talk, they're going to talk.
Yeah, I feel like you can't address everything, especially social media. Yeah. And I think it really would hit the fan when he got on there and said, "Hey, man, stop talking about my girl. We've been together 5 years." And then she got on and tried to clarify. Yeah, he used to drop me off at the parties and stay in the club. That's when it got bad, right? But if they wouldn't have said nothing, right, I think it just would have died down like everything else, run its course in the next 2-3 days. Okay, Travis Hunter, girlfriend, cool, and then that's it. Right. But they went and addressed it, trying to cover it up, and then it made it even worse. And now it's dudes that she used to talk to went and posting her in their house and at the party and clothes and stuff, and it just got even worse. So you just making a bad situation worse. And if you wouldn't have addressed it and just let it run its course, I think they would have been better.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? So the question for the group, which you read, Hollywood, we can't deactivate. We've got to activate. Who is he speaking to?
He's speaking to Travis, like in this situation.
He's speaking to Travis Hunter, right? And that's a message for I think that we all can take from that is like, when it hits the fan, right, you got to know who you are, what you stand for, and you keep going. When you deactivate, right, whether online or offline, now that's a sign that you're not built strong or there's work to do, right? Because we need to be able to know who we are and keep going, because the world every single day is going to try to knock you down and break you down, right? And as athletes, we are actually trained. So that's actually maybe his only weakness right now, because you know this, bro. Like, when you go out there, you win the game, you lose the game. You miss a sack, you have the touchdown, you drop the touchdown. Now there's 70,000 people online talking about you. Mm-hmm. What you going to do? Hey, you going to be this emotional roller coaster? No. Take care of yourself and just stay strong and stay on your plan. I don't like that deactivate stuff.
I think that's easier said than done, though. I think you should protect your peace. If you need to log off, delete the app, do it. If that's
every
what works.
once in a while.
if that's what works for you in your process, you don't owe that to anybody. I don't think anybody has to sit online and be bullied day in and day out, especially someone that you love and care about. That's his fiance.
So what about but the problem with that is this: as a public figure, there's always somebody talking about you.
Right.
Right.
So
Anything you say, someone's gonna say something negative, right? Like you post a picture, a nice picture,
Absolutely.
and they're gonna find something to say. So what do we do? Now, if it gets extreme, I do believe in what you're saying, and I also believe
It's
when
extreme.
times
It
are
couldn't get
good
more
to
extreme than
deactivate,
this.
but not when not to deactivate when there's chaos, right? Because that's every day. You got to learn how to have the skills and tools to be able to
No,
regulate.
I
through it.
completely disagree.
You disagree?
I mean, we're sitting here talking about this kid's relationship.
Yeah.
This is the Heisman Trophy winner. We're talking about his relationship. So
Right.
I think that it has gotten to the point of extreme. She's been attacked from all angles. People are pulling up old videos from 2000 and whenever. This is pretty extreme.
They said it was recent. So
Whenever they were from. I respect it. I think
Look at
I am
the
a
timeline.
firm believer, and I do it myself. Like you said, it's a part of my routine. I will delete a whole app. I'll say what I need to say and delete it. And in fact, you know what's crazy is I defended them on Twitter the other day, and I got my ass chewed out for it.
See?
And you know what I did? I tweeted my shit and deleted it. I deleted the app. I deleted the app and kept on moving. And that's what works for me, because it's like you guys are not going to affect me to the point where you're driving me crazy. And I'm at home reading all your words.
So you don't want to
spiraling.
hear what they gotta say. You want to say what you gotta say
Absolutely.
and get up out of it. So that's what
And
you
you know
want in a
what-
relationship.
And you know what my whoa,
See?
whoa. No, hold on. But my point was when I tweeted, this is all that I tweeted. I said, leave them kids alone.
No,
I
you
said,
did.
y'all
I
weird. I
seen
said,
it.
wrap it
I
up. This
seen
is
it.
a weird news cycle. Let's
Yeah.
move on. He
So-
just won the Heisman. We talking about his girl and cleaning somebody's house in 2000. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't care. And if he wants to delete the app, let him delete the app. Coach.
So
It's
Mel,
easier said
so
than
Mel,
done.
would you? So you outside the party with your girl? You letting your girl go in the club while you waiting in the car?
I ain't even
God.
gonna speak on that because that ain't my vibe to do. I ain't speaking on that. That ain't-
What you say, DJ?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does
Right.
that even matter?
She said that, but she said that
Yeah,
on
like
her
she
little,
said
own
on the
little personal
video. So
thing.
that's,
If they wouldn't
I think to
address
your
nothing-
point is you have to know there's a thin line between being a public figure and just oversharing too much.
Exactly.
They made the mistake of becoming this public relationship, which was, their decision, their choice. They're making this content where it's like, these are the rules of our relationship. And she's sharing, intimate details of their relationship.
Exactly.
So it's a double-edged sword. Now that you've shared so much, people feel entitled to talking about your relationship. So sometimes, like you said, you don't need to share everything. it's really none of our business.
Before
For
we
real.
go to our next two topics, I want to lean in a little bit more on relationships. Melvin, what's your relationship with football, bro? Like, you haven't made an announcement. You playing? You're not playing? Like, what's going on?
What's
I'm
tea?
really just chilling, man. I'm coaching my sons, enjoying life. I ain't never really get into it to make an announcement to retire. I'm vibing.
Yeah.
So, 12 years in the league. What are you thinking, though? You want to go back, or you like?
I don't know. I thought about playing this year, but I started coaching my son, and I couldn't just leave in the middle of it. Like, I got calls, but I couldn't leave in the middle of it because he won't go on for that.
Right.
So now my mind good, my money good, my health good. We beat the odds, so I might stay on this side.
So, you talked about the mind, your mind good. We talk a lot about transition for the athlete. Anything come up for you? Was there any pain points or any dark moments, or was everything smooth?
No, I ain't never had no dark moments.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool because I got a life outside of football. I think what people run into dark moments when they don't have a life outside of football. Like, I played football my whole life, but really I got in football to feed my family. But I had a whole life outside of it, and I still have a life outside of it. So I ain't had no dark moments, none.
You know what you want to do next?
I do a lot
Yeah.
now, real estate, all type of stuff. Like,
Okay, good.
I really love business.
Okay.
Like, I like sitting in meetings and business and
Learning.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but what? Because I'm coaching my kids too, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That might be the best feeling
football can never give you that feeling.
that football never gave me, dog. Coaching my kids, bro. That's like so. Like, I love it, bro. Like,
Really?
yes, bro.
I'm running from it. What's great about it? Tell me
No,
about
B.
it. Tell me about it.
Nah,
just to give your gifts back. Everything you learn, just to get them gifts back. To see them kids smile and to do it, even bro when they be crying. I love every part of it, bro.
Yeah,
It
crying.
remind me
Emphasis
of
on crying because
it remind me of my childhood, the way I came up.
I've been
you know what
seeing
I'm
you
saying?
coaching your son.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, coming up,
I've been
man.
seeing
I'm
you.
working them out. I'm doing all that.
Yeah.
Cause, hey, the lineage gotta keep going, baby. We gotta keep it going. So guess what? Hey, we done spent all our time giving it the way to everybody else. Dog, we gotta get that back to our kids.
I think it's the joy of seeing them succeed
Yeah.
and seeing them fail, but understanding they just want to be just like you. Like my son now, like that's all it is. Like he scored a touchdown, he coming like, hey, you see me? Like like that feeling gives me something different. So that's why I didn't leave. Like I'm rocking.
Greatest
And I
accomplishment ever.
Having kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your lowest moment ever?
In my life, not having a dad.
That's deep.
My dad died in front of me when I was 9. So it make me be a father a different way. Like
Yeah.
I'm going out in a box for I not be a father.
Right.
So cause I understand what it feel like and what it did to me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there for them babies for
Yeah,
sure.
that's real,
That's
dog.
real.
Especially when you ain't grow up with a daddy, dog.
Man.
That shit is different.
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? Just to see these kids to be in the household your kids grow up with. Like, bro, when I was a kid, bro, I had one homeboy that had a daddy in his house.
You feel me?
I ain't never see that. Like, I never seen people marry. I never seen none of that.
Me either. I don't come from like none. Man, I got like 7 aunts and uncles. There's only one married, and everybody just, you know what I
That's
mean?
crazy, bro. That's crazy. But now that, you know what I'm saying, we could do that and we could be able to be in the households. And even if you ain't in the household, be involved. Gotta be involved in
Gotta
your
be
kids' life,
involved.
bro.
For sure.
How do you feel when you see men not involved?
I can't really rock with you.
Yeah.
Cause I just feel like if you turn your back on them babies, you'll do it to me. So I can't rock with
I could never
Ooh, that's a
understand.
bar.
That's like the most craziest thing I could
Oh
never
my God.
understand. Like, how you
love
could
you,
know you
boy.
have a child
sure.
out here
Yeah.
and not do nothing, like the bare minimum.
And then doubling down though, like you said, when you have friends or men surrounding you that support your behavior, that is
That's
just
real,
insane.
man.
to
That's
me.
real, though, man.
But yeah,
Wow.
dog, if you ain't no dad, if you ain't been a bro, you can't even be around. I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to be
can't.
around.
I
you.
can't.
Not at all.
I can't.
Cause-
I ain't that type of
Cause
dude.
I'm a dude that like to do stuff with the kids. Hey, bro, let's go get the kids. Let's take them to the Sky Zone. Let's take the kids bowling.
for
Let's,
sure.
Like I'm on that every weekend.
sure.
So where your kids at?
Right, bro. Where are your kids
You can't come
at?
by yourself.
How you with me
Yeah,
all
you
day?
can't
Where
just be the greatest. You can't be the greatest
For real.
uncle. I need you to be the greatest daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Me and my pop struggled when I was playing because he was active in my life, right, and at this season, but he wasn't active in a few of my siblings' life. And you know, look, there's challenges for everybody, and my dad has, you know, 3 baby mamas. Can I say it like that? They all my like stepmama 1, stepmama 2. But I'm like, Dad, like, nah, I need you at Destiny's. Don't come to my game. You come to the Bears game. Like, no, like, go to Destiny's game. She needs you. Right? I'm good. Right? We good. No, work it out. And it just put this big strain on our relationship because I couldn't respect them. So when you say a man, even my dad, you know, or if he got into a situation with one of my siblings and I felt like he handled it wrong, you know, I don't know why I always felt like I had to hold him accountable or say something like, no, that ain't it. So, man, that's deep, man. There's 2 bars right there, man. If you're gonna turn your back on them babies, you'll turn them back turn your back on me.
That's deep.
Right? I'm going out in a box before I don't show up as a dad.
But you know what, though? I think, dog, we gotta. I ain't gonna say we gotta give our parents grace. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
'Cause some
You
of
do.
our parents, bro, they ain't know how to be parents. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
gotta
their
think
first
about
time doing it too.
going back down the line. You feel me? And your grandma, like you don't even know them.
Yeah.
So you know you got to think about where it came from all the way down. Now we the parents kind of get like our kids gonna be a little bit. They gonna be a little better than us. But we think about it, we better than our parents. Our parents better than their parents.
Yeah.
So you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? My daddy was never there, but we got a great relationship. Like I struggle with that, but now you know, hey, we cool. That's pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, he was out there doing what he was doing, trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's all he knew.
Yeah.
So, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean he don't love me. He love me, but you know,
I think that's the thing. It's having that conversation and getting on the same page about the future, how you move forward, right? But I don't think you stay in, any toxic situation, any terrible spaces, even if it is your parents, right? It's like, no, let's get on the same page, give grace, forgiveness, and do that, and then move forward in a positive way. But y'all have to be on the same page, and it's hard. There's a lot of dysfunctional families. Mine's, I'm one. We have one, right? It's tough. It's tough.
What was that refining process like? Because I mean, a lot of times we don't got no example in the household. It's like you get out there, you be scared. You like, damn, I don't know how to take care of this. Especially when you have a son, a daughter too. What was that refining process like for learning how to be a father?
I don't know, bro. I don't think you learn how to be a father. Like, I don't know, and I hold everybody accountable when it come to that. Like, I don't know. It's you know how to be a father.
You know how to be a father.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, nobody got to teach you that. You know don't go in the store and steal. You know that's wrong.
We ain't making no excuses.
Ain't nobody teach you that. You know that. So, like, as a father, like, when you have a child, I can understand when some fathers may be out there doing what they got to do. That's a part of life. But you still got to be a father.
Yeah, you got to be a father.
Like,
I
that's
stress
just
to
what
my
it is.
boys a lot, accountability. That's like my
for
number
sure.
one word, because I tell them all the time, if I don't hold you accountable, the world gonna hold you accountable in some way, form, or fashion, especially as a man. So, when you get the moms, he's only 8, he's only 9, and I'm not raising an 8-year-old right now. I'm trying to raise a man. You know what I mean? So I might not treat him like he's 8 or 9 because I'm trying to prepare him when he's 14 and 15.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at each level, each age, you're going to face different things, and I need you to be prepared for that.
For sure.
I'll say this to put a cap on this part of the conversation. We talk about providing, right, and protecting. And I think men, we do a great job at, when you say like I think when we say we know, for me at least, and what I've seen is we do a great job in the provider, protector role. And I sat down with Jason Wilson and his book, The Moment, the Man the Moment Demands, and he talks about the characteristics that all men need to develop to be the best husband, the best father, the fighter, the provider, the leader, the lover, the nurturer, the gentleman, the friend, the husband, the father, the son, right? And those are his 10 characteristics of a dynamic man. So shout out to Jason Wilson. But
And that's to be a
yeah, like it's similar to what you said, right? Like there isn't, what he said when I sat down with him was, I said, what's the definition of a perfect man, or what does it look like? He said, there isn't one, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
And it goes into what you're saying. He's saying, like, you got to be able to have all these tools in your toolbox to adapt. You can't just do one or two things.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So that's how he broke this down. It's a dope book, man. And he also get into etiquette and how to be at the table, like the little things that we need as men. Like, we do need to be better. And I know we talked about this and we was playing earlier, but Mike, I disagree with you on the women thing. I feel like it's the man's job, right? Because you go back, it was the man. And I feel like we have failed, me included.
As far as what?
Meaning that, well, it's a whole thing, right? It's generational, and this stuff is deep, but a lot of us didn't have the example. So now we have to learn. But by not having an example, we are broken. We not healed. So then we go out there. I saw a post out there like a couple weeks ago. She's like, "Don't keep your unhealed baby from me. Your unhealed something from me," right? Because women are broken. Yes, they are. But it's because the absence of men, right? Men, we got to stand up and lead. We got to be healers. We got to be providers. We got to be leaders. So you think about it, man. Like, we've gotten with some dope women, some beautiful women, and we wasn't ready. We wasn't right.
What if you was ready and she won't?
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens for sure. For sure, 100%.
I think some of us grow up without examples in the house, for sure. But the example ain't always got to be in the house.
Exactly.
That's true.
It might be in a coach. It might be in a teacher. It might be in an uncle. It might be in a mentor.
That's good.
We all see example though.
Yep.
Because you had people when you was growing up like, damn, I wish my household was like that. That's an example right there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, your daddy always at the games. That's why I didn't leave this season, because my dad never seen me play a game. And even in high school, I used to wonder. They go into the locker room like, damn, what's that feeling of your daddy hollering at you after the game? Hey, bro, you should have cut like this. So that's what kind of fuels me. And that was an example, seeing somebody else do it. I ain't got to know you for it to be example. I'm going to take game from everybody. I don't care what's going on. You can just be talking like y'all saying shit right now that I'm going to imply into my life. I ain't going to tell you I'm going to do it, but.
See, but that's the beautiful thing about you and also athletes. We're here to learn and be coached.
Be a sponge.
You got to be willing to do that.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to search. And man, there's a lot of people out there lazy. There's a lot of people out there lazy. You got to go do the work, man. You got to do the work.
Like Melvin just said, though, like the example ain't got to be from your dad or in the household. Like, you don't even know this, bro, but that man you seen at college every week, that ain't even my biological dad. Like, I've never met my biological dad. That's my brother and sister's dad, right? I remember I was 6, 7 years old, and he come pick them up, and I have to stay in the house. And I used to be crying like, why I can't go? You know what I mean? Like, why I can't go? They go with him for the weekend, and I got to go probably my cousin's house and go play with them in the hood. But then it got to a point where he used to feel bad for leaving me there, and he used to let me go with them, bro. And his name was Mike Sims. My name was Mike Walker my whole life. I changed my name when he passed away, when my rookie year in the NFL, and I changed it to Sims Walker, because all I know is from that point on, when he took me with him and I started going to him every weekend, that was my dad. That's all I knew at that point. You know what I mean? And for me, ain't no test nobody can give me. I don't give a damn who it is that's going to tell me that ain't my dad. You know what I'm saying?
How did that make you feel? Go ahead. How did that make you feel when you found that out? Because we were college roommates. We were like this.
Right.
XZ. Right? And that's all I seen, how he looked up to his dad. Like, I was like, damn, I love this relationship.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
So for you, one, I did know.
Okay.
Right? Because when it happened, you know, some people around us.
Okay.
Cheryl.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Shout out to Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl told me as her brother.
Right.
And that's a problem. Me and you never had that conversation. But how did that make you feel when you learned that?
I mean, I knew it all along, because it went on for years. I wouldn't be able to go with them. Like, he would come pick them up, and I was going to my cousin's house. You know what I mean? So we want to have some peace in the house. But I knew it because I'm crying every weekend. I want to go with y'all. Where y'all going? Well, I can't. You know what I mean? And my brother and sister is like 4 or 5 years older than me. But that's all I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you be in that empty house by yourself, and they go on to have fun with their dad, and I'm just looking crazy, right? And I gotta wait till my mama drop me off somewhere else. And then it got to a point where he just let me go. He let me go, and then, bro, we was in father and son bowling leagues. I'm talking about he got cancer. He would come. He couldn't send his son, so he couldn't go to my NFL game. So he'll come down to Jacksonville and just sit on the couch with my
That was
jersey
your
on and watch
pops.
the game.
That's your
It's
father.
my daddy, bro. All you know is him.
Blood don't make
you know what I mean?
family.
But I've never met my biological dad.
Blood don't make
And
you
I
family.
changed my last name
Just
when it
make you
passed
related.
just because, like, that's all I know.
But just think about how crazy that, how messed up our mind as people used to be, like, back then. Like, you have, like, say a woman, she got two different baby daddies, and the dude come pick up the kids and leave the other kids. Like, bruh, take them all. They all brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming to get them. I'm coming to get them all. Y'all all.
I couldn't imagine that. Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like as a real father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know who told me that?
Who?
Russell Wilson. He said, I said, stepdad. He said, no. Dad.
Straight up.
I was just messing with y'all. You know, I'm always my dog.
No, Russ doing a
so
good job though.
He's a great father. You guys
doing
are
a great
all
job with
you
that.
guys are all being great fathers, and I commend you. You have to give you guys your flowers, because I don't know if anybody does that for you. So salute to y'all. It's not easy being a dad. There's no blueprint. There's no freaking recipe to what makes you a good father, but showing up and trying takes a lot. So shout out to y'all. Let's move on to our next topic. Hollywood.
Actually, DJ, can we get some tunes, man? Some
Yeah, get us right.
We
Some
think-
live.
While we waiting on the food though, like we about to wrap up.
We about to eat.
We trying to get
We
some.
doing
We
like
landing the
land
plane?
a plane. Like yeah, we about to, that's it. We live.
All right, then land the plane then, shorty.
Just give a recap. Let's put Kayla on the spot to
Oh, no,
wrap
sir.
this
You
up.
can
No,
wrap
give me
this
this.
up.
Give me this.
This
Wrap
is
it
not a
up.
test.
Want me to wrap it up?
I'm going to fail the test every time, honey. You wrap it up.
First off, big shout out to my brother,
My God.
Appreciate you, man.
Melvin
my God.
Ingram.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course.
12 seasons.
That's a lot.
How many sacks? You remember?
58.
58 and a half.
Don't forget the half.
Don't forget the
Forget the
half.
half. Man.
Yes, sir.
Everything matters.
And you said you can listen to his music not only on Apple and Spotify.
On Madden. Know
On
that thing gonna be on Madden
Madden.
playing. Every time you get on the game, boy, you gonna hear
Yeah.
Mel on there. King Mel, man.
Yeah. We be back tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's
That's Mel right there. Hey, you gotta put that football in there. Ain't no breaks. You know you on the field. See, when you listen to that music, gotta be something that you can listen to on that field.
Yeah.
In the car, I ain't taking no breaks. Okay.
I'm taking no breaks.
I need to get on the remix of this. I ain't taking no breaks. I ain't taking no breaks. I don't mess with no cheese. No, I need my place. I ain't showing up late. You know I got the king on like Superman when I came in the room. They got a rubber band. You already know
He's
that.
gonna rhyme.
Spread that money like a fan. Lieutenant Dan. Hey, you about to jump in a van. Hey, we better get in that yo. Don't worry about it. We gotta get in that yo.
You could turn up more.
I like that right there.
You could turn up. You could turn up. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I like that right there. This dude right here. He putting that future on there.
I got some shit. I already know the project hard. Get my phone.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We gotta let the world see us.
That was good.